Hey, what's up everyone, it's Darren the Ultimate, and welcome to the first episode of Kid Icarus Uprising. On the intro, I showed you guys, the basics like solo, street pass, vault, together, etc, etc. But what I forgot to tell you guys is that, this LP is kind of going to be a little bit quieter than the others, mainly because while you play it, it's going to be dialogue and people talking on the bottom screen, and I don't want to talk over them because it's great dialogue, and I know this game has a ton of it. So I decided not to talk over them. I will be talking, but mainly when the dialogue is not in play. I also set like the subtitles on top screen, the bottom of the top screen, in case if you guys can't really understand them. So yeah. So this is how I'm gonna do my intros of what happened, what I do with the, what I'm gonna tell you what happened on the last episode and stuff. I'm gonna just tell you guys on the home screen so I won't mess with the dialogue. But now that I'm done talking with that, we can finally start on the game. Let's do this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's been too long, Lady Palutena.
We can chat later, Pit, but now it's time to fight. The UnderWorld Army's invading.
Whoa, you weren't kidding.
Use the L button to fire. You can target enemies with the stylus.
These are UnderWorld troops. Are you saying Medusa's been
Resurrected, yes. Though the goddess of darkness was defeated long ago, she's back now. And as the goddess of light, it's my duty to protect humanity from her.
You worry too much. Medusa!
Hello there, Pit. And you too, Palutena. Here to crash my homecoming party? This really doesn't look like much of a party. What better way to celebrate my return than a festive bloodbath? After all, I have been dead for 25 years.
They're moving their attack to the ground.
Then so are we.
I can't believe I'm actually flying.
The power of flight is my gift to you. I'll control your route so you can focus on battle. But I can only maintain this power for 5 minutes at a time. After that, your wings will burn up and you'll fall.
You have no idea how embarrassing it is to be an angel who can't fly on his own. So thanks for your help. Without you, I'd be finished.
When you're not firing, you'll go into a glide that makes it easier to dodge attacks. Holding your fire also builds up charge shots. Aim carefully and use them wisely. How are things looking to you? You can adjust the feeling of depth using the 3D slider on the right. Your destination should be coming into view now.
Now they're attacking the town? This isn't right.
The people need your help. I'd better get you over there.
Do you hear that? Do you hear the people's cheers? They're celebrating the return of the goddess Palutena.
Despite the underworld invasion, the people haven't lost hope. It's our duty to protect them. Prepare for land battle, Pit.
Alright, so yeah,
Now it's time to battle.
now that they explained it, I'm gonna just turn this down just to show you guys. But yeah, now how do you like how the game is so far? I know there's two type of battles. What we did just now was air battle, and now we're about to engage in land battle, which Lady Palutena is explaining right now. So the overall moral of the goal for right now is that you have to fight the UnderWorld Army and stop them from taking over. And the leader of the UnderWorld Army is who we're really after, which is Medusa. So, and as you can see, Pit here is the one that you notice from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Well, he can't fly or anything. So But Lady Palutena, the goddess of light, grants him the flight, but he only can fly for 5 minutes. That's the main reason why we have land battles. But now she's explaining how to walk and stuff. So yeah, you could double tap the circle pad to run and stuff. And here is food. Food replenishes your health, of course. So yeah, now let's go. And we're gonna have to face a lot of enemies so we can complete this chapter. Sorry, actually, this game is actually a little bit tougher to play, considering that I usually play this game like holding my DS, but now that I have to keep it in place, it's gonna be a bit harder. So my skills won't be as good as it was in well, as it is when I'm playing by myself without recording, when I'm moving the DS, of course. But I'm doing pretty good actually. I thought it was gonna be a bit harder, but I'm doing pretty good. Not as good as I want it to be, but yeah. But yeah, as you can see, this vase is right here. This is pretty much a spawner, which spawns their underworld troops from the underworld here to here on Earth. So it allows you to destroy it, so enemies from the UnderWorld Army won't come in and attack you. Now, you're gonna see stuff like this all the time. This treasure, which disappeared. Wow, that was a fail. But in here, you're gonna see under treasure like that all the time. They usually hold weapons and stuff, because you can use different type of weapons. The weapon I'm using now is your default weapon, which is the first blade, which is actually a pretty balanced weapon. It's actually pretty awesome. So let's destroy the spawner here. And I'm poisoned, because that's what the snake does. When the snake bites you, it's poison. I don't know hardly any of these enemies' names, but I will eventually, and then I'll let you guys know who they are. Oh, we got a weapon, the Violent Palm. Wow, that's actually a great weapon. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you about the weapons. Every weapon that we achieve or something, that we will get eventually, is I'm gonna use a new weapon every episode or so. So yeah, every episode, every 2 or more episodes, or every 1 episode, depending on how much I like the weapon or not, you're gonna see different in each episode, because yeah, that's that much weapons that I can use a different one every episode. And you can even fuse weapons, but I'll get into that a bit later. But now that we're done with that, we're just about done with this chapter. Now all we have to do is face the boss. That thing you just seen me get was the Drink of the Gods, which replenishes your health to full, no matter how low your HP is. And they usually give that to you before you have a boss battle, which we're about to right now. In air battle, shots from the same weapon do the same amount of damage regardless of the distance they travel, which is so true. So yeah, this is the first boss of the game, Twinbellos, the 2-headed watchdog of the UnderWorld Army. So yeah, I advise you to actually attack this thing from afar, because physical attacks on this thing is going to be pretty hard while taking a great amount of damage, especially with the first blade. You don't have a real good weapon to use to attack physically with this thing, because this thing is pretty powerful. And I'm surprised I didn't take no damage yet. And we got it, and I got treasure, the fortune bow.
Excellent job, Pip.
Listen well, Medusa. Your days of darkness are numbered. Prepare to meet the light.
Let's return for now. This was just our first step in defeating Medusa.
So yeah, that was it. That was the first chapter. I know it was kind of short, but believe me, the chapters in the future is not going to be this short. They just wanted you to try it out, explain the basics and stuff. And at the end, everything that you have ever required, that you ever acquired in this chapter, you will get. If you complete it, you will get all the items that you acquired in the chapter after the game. So you can do whatever you want with them. So right now we got the Violent Palm and the Fortune Bow, which I got after defeating Twinbellos. And this is Palutena's treasure hunt. It satisfies game objectives to open as many panels as you can. Henceforth, incomplete conditions will appear next to fulfilled ones. You can also use feathers to open panels with objectives that are too tricky. Yeah, like right there. So yeah, you can't see it, but it's on the bottom screen. But I'm gonna show you what we unlocked so far. So yeah, we acquired a bow, which was the fortune bow. After defeating Twinbellos, we acquired an idol, which is it's kind of like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl with them trophies, where you can see the when you can read intel on the trophies, kind of like that. That's what the idols are in this game. You get to use we used 10 items. We defeated our first boss, destroyed 100 enemies, and cleared a chapter. Wow, I didn't know I defeated so many. And we opened a treasure box. And last but not least, we acquired a palm, which is what we found in the treasure chest in that first town, because that's what the name is of that specific dungeon, which is actually pretty funny. But now, after you're done with the first chapter, you get to a whole bunch of new options to do. So I'm gonna go on the bottom screen to show you guys. Alright guys, here's the bottom screen. After you defeat the first chapter, you get a whole bunch of options. I showed the other options in the intro, but these are new. So yeah, this is Move Out, where you get to launch into battle. This is the Treasure Hunt, where you get to check the rewards you received. And Arms Out, so you get to buy and fuse weapons. Yes, you can fuse weapons, which I will be doing. Actually, I'm gonna show it on screen. Actually, I'm gonna show you guys. Your gear is where you can equip weapons in powers, which I'll get into powers right now, actually. And idol toss is where you launch eggs to unlock idols, which I explained a few minutes ago. And this is the practice range where you get to know the weapons and polish skills and stuff like that. So yeah, let's go to gear first before we fuse weapons. And this shows the weapon that you're using. Right now we're using the first blade. And these are the powers. Now powers are it's the stuff that you require in join missions, join chapters and stuff. I call them missions, but you know what I mean. Where you get to acquire these things. For instance, I can't really explain it because it's kind of hard to explain. But if you put these type of powers here in this box here, like health recovery is already in here, you get to acquire them. So health recovery, of course, recovers a little health. The landmine and idol transformation is what we unlocked in the first chapter, where you get to plant an invisible bomb on the ground and turn enemies with low health into idols. So yeah, and it's kind of like Dr. Mario, how you get to like put it, you get to rotate it and stuff like that, and put it to where you want. If you want that certain power, you get to equip it, and it's gonna be accessible when you play join a chapter on the bottom screen. So you could just press it and you get to use it. It only lasts for a little bit amount of time, but it's really, really effective. This autofill thing, she actually autofill is where she try to put as much powers as she can into your power box. She does it in different ways and stuff. So yeah, in case if you have a hard time trying to put as much powers as you can just press the autofill. But now that we're done with that, I acquired all of these just to show you guys. I'm just press OK, and that is it for the powers. Sorry if I'm explaining and doing some more explaining in this first episode, but believe me, this is gonna be like one of the last times I'm gonna be explaining it, because I'm just about covering everything. So here, last but not least, I'm gonna fuse my weapons. Now, here you can see all the weapons here where you get to acquire that you acquired during your adventures, and you get to fuse them. Now, if you fuse something like the fortune bow and the first blade, you'll get a burning palm, which you can see on the top screen. So yeah, this is the top screen, and this shows these are the two weapons that you're gonna fuse, these two, and this is what are you gonna get. So what should I use for the next episode? I'm gonna actually make it be a surprise. So in the next episode, you're gonna see what I'm gonna do next. All you have to do is pretty much press where you want to press. Just press that. and on the bottom screen it says either fuse or cancel, and you just fuse them. So yeah, that's about it. You get to redeem. You get to also sell your weapons. In the arms altar, you get to also sell your weapons for hearts, because hearts is the currency in this game, and you can use hearts to buy weapons. So yeah, it's kind of a win-win for everyone. But now that we're done with that, our next goal for next episode will be Magnus and a Dark Lord. Alright, so yeah, this has been Darren the Ultimate. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about it so far. Sorry for all the explaining, but that's about how much it will go. Maybe I'll have to do a little bit more. But I can't think of any right now. So everything I just covered right now, that would be it for that. So don't worry about that. Alright, so yeah, this has been Darren the Ultimate. Let me know in the comments what do you think about it so far. That's about enough explaining for this game that I'm gonna ever do. So yeah, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. Bye bye.